Cybernation Uncensored.
I'm a very accomplished nomad. I'll have you know.
Right,
You don't need to speed to be a nomad.
ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, welcome to Fallout Asia. Not Fallout Nomad, Need for Speed, Family First. Welcome. Hope all of you are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. This is the fastest 6 hours of Logar's life, but we will make it, hopefully, a nice, daunting 3 hours of his life now as we have started our stream. We have all of our players here today. You can see that the order has been slightly rearranged. I'm still trying to get everything fixed up for our official Season 2, as our players are now no longer heading north. They're heading south, trying to make their way towards Yunlin County. What we're going to do now is I'm going to have my players introduce themselves, and I'm not going to forget anybody this time because I am a valuable member of this team. And we will go from there. So let me pull up my GM notes, and we're going to start off with Raven. Go ahead and start us off.
Hey everyone, I'm Raven. Tonight I'll be playing Camacho, the Merc Survivor. You can catch me all over the internet at Doña Trece Cuervo. You can catch me tomorrow for the GM Rob Mulligan's new team, Nevermore. And I'm still working on my high riders. Be on the lookout. Thank you.
Right. So yes, as Raven just mentioned, tomorrow, same time slot. Hopefully not starting, 15 minutes late like I did, because After Effects is a piece of crap. We're looking forward to seeing our team Nevermore in full action with their episode 1. So make sure to tune in tomorrow as well, same time. John, go for it.
Hello, everybody. I am John, Johnny Drop over on the Discord, and other Sandman3096 in the Twitch chat. You can find me here every Friday for Fallout Asia until we move to Saturday. And you can find me on SoundCloud at Arxin, that is ARXIN. And tonight I will be playing Minsky, your slightly unhinged nurse handybot.
Who I will get to sing eventually. Logar.
Hey, I'm Logar the Yogar. You can find me at twitch.tv/Logar the Yogar, twitter.com/Logar the Yogar, and Instagram at Twig and Logar. I will be playing Val Jacobs, who is an American cowboy a faux American cowboy in the Taiwanese wilderness wasteland, trying to get away from everything, and also being an effective and valuable member of his team.
All right, thank you. Stink Palm, Tracy, go for it.
Hi, I'm Tracy, or StinkPalm007. You can catch me on Twitter and occasionally Reddit or Twitch chat as StinkPalm007. I play Jian Yu, the eccentric doctor who wanders the wasteland. And I'm still working on my D&D 5e bard colleges with all sorts of crazy stuff so that you can, be a contortionist or a lion trainer, or, if you want to be crazy, a light bulb, go for it, or even a suit of plate mail. Why not? So, that'll be coming out before too long.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been chatting with Tracy. We've been getting some art and stuff together. One of my favorite out of all of them was working on a very interesting little pop-up from the bottom of the page, which y'all can see very soon in his supplement. And needless to say, it made my co-workers thirsty. They all started hitting on this thing that I had made, and they were like, that is one sexy clown. And I'm like, no, no. So yeah, look forward to seeing a supplement coming out soon. It should be very interesting. And Violent Neon, go for it.
Hey, I am Violent Neon. I am here every Friday in the Wasteland. And when not here, you can find me on Cybernation Uncensored's Discord as Violent Neon. And I did just finger gun. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Pew 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 pew. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, we've already got. Oh my God, we've already got -2s. Okay. Oh, Rob did not clear out the request queue, and I didn't clear out the request queue, so I'm just gonna clear this all out now.
You don't have to do
That
that.
reminds
They
me.
can stay.
You want a pile of +2s?
Oh, no, never mind. Not +2s.
I mean,
no.
I can keep all of these.
Nah, we're
I
good.
don't mind all these +2s because I've got a +2 from Raven, another one from Raven, another one from Raven, another one from Raven, one from Shinobi. I've got one from BB Swaggins, another one from Stinkpaw. There's a lot of +2s here. We can keep those.
Nah, we good.
I think we're all right. I think we're good.
I think
Okay.
we're okay.
Okay.
Unless y'all want to live dangerously.
We already
That's
do.
not
We
even
let
that's not even
Cap-
living
yeah.
dangerously. That's just living suicidally.
I think you're ready for the +2s from my previous stream. Yeah, it's season 2, so we get the +2s. Season 2's +2s. So folks, I am the horrifically malicious and somewhat evil GM, Capricious Nature here with all of you. I am dropping in all the links and stuff. Apparently I have too much information there. There we go. Music provided by, there we go. So please, folks, check out cybernationuncensored.com. I hope you guys go on over there. You can find the Fallout Asia supplements. You can find out customized character sheets. You can find a bunch of different things all over our site, including the Vehicles of Red, Medicine at the Time of Red, weather systems, all that jazz. So check out cybernationuncensored.com for all of your supplement needs. If you're looking for perchance generators to randomly create anything you need, feel free to jump on over to that Reddit page there. I've got all my perchance generators. Check out Modifius's Discord. They've got all of their wonderful little updates, and they just released out that you can now get Fallout 2D20 on Roll20. Okay, so Fallout 2D20 is now on Roll20. You can purchase that package, and it's also officially on Fantasy Grounds as well. So woo, that's all coming through. Super excited for that. Our music today has been provided this morning. Our first one was by Base Ape Records, Tim N over there at Base Ape Records. And Fantasy Grounds is an official sponsor of Awesome! So Fantasy Grounds, which hopefully we'll be moving to in the future, is an official sponsor. We'll all be moving there. Yes!
That's why I shared that in our Fallout Discord channel.
As nice as the user interface can be on Roll20, I have never been the biggest supporter, so I'm very happy to find out that we'll be moving to Fantasy Grounds. So, yay!
That is where I started my remote tabletop RPG
Really?
experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're coming home then, John.
All right. Well, speaking of sponsors, we'll be moving over to Roll20 is great because it's free. Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, it's free. Speaking of sponsors, we've got Fantasy Grounds. We also have our wonderful sponsor, Sirenscape, of which I'm about to start our background sound on right now. Let's get that going. Let me know if you guys can hear it coming through on your end. Should just be some nice background ambiance to cheer all of you up a little bit. That being said, folks, please. Oh, what?
I think I need to be invited back to the group. Because it's saying that I'm the only game master right now, and I'm not a game master.
Well, then you need to join the game. I have to remember how to do that. Why is my cell phone vibrating?
I never voluntarily left the game, but apparently Cyberpunk decided to update and kick me out.
Oh yeah, when it updates all of that stuff, yeah, it's so when you get your update on Sirenscape, you have to resync all of your devices again. It's very, very picky about that, and it's because of software issues. So, Violent
And
Neon,
I did
I've
just
already
sync
got
it.
you on here. Invite to game. There we go.
Yay!
Yeah,
Mine
if I
keeps-
did an invite as
Mi-
well.
Yep.
Mine
I'm gonna
keeps
send this
syncing with
through.
Team Nevermore's.
Raven, send that to you, and
Okay, there we go.
John. So y'all should be set now. Good to go?
I think I'm good.
I would send it over. Vampire, do you want me to resend it to you?
So you send it over, and it says that I've been invited, but how do I get it to join? Do I just need to close and reopen it?
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Nope, mine
Yep.
just reconnected to a Cyberpunk Uncensored's game.
Mine is still saying I'm the GM.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my link, and then you guys can just join the link onto our Discord. So I'm going to drop that in,
Yay!
Copy and paste it over into our, there we go. So it's going to be on the Cybernation Uncensored Fallout, Capricious Nature Fallout group. Just click on there.
Gracious
there we
nature,
go.
You're my hero.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, you guys should be good now. I just got a bunch of updates. Holy crap.
Okay.
All right. Logar, accept. Yes. No, decline.
But fine, that's okay.
All right, I'm going to stop our sound set. I'm going to restart it, and it should work now. I'll switch it over to something a little bit more pleasant.
Gutworms.
Blah.
There we go. So can you all hear the wonderful musings of Sirenscape now?
Wonderful, yes, that's a word for it.
Yes. Raven, you good to go for Sirenscape?
Yeah, I got him.
Violet Neon?
Yes,
Okay.
I had mine turned down too low to quite hear it, so
Okay.
Are there fruit flies?
that's what it sounds like.
Sounds good out here, yes. Well, yeah, I've never had an issue with getting my Sirenscape to go through the stream, which has always been nice. I can literally just run it in the background, and it works great. So yeah. Woo! So sponsors, yeah. Cybernation Uncensored is getting sponsors, and we're growing, and it's awesome. Yay!
Thank you, Sirenscape.
Yes, thank you, Sirenscape. Thank you, Fantasy Grounds. Thank you, Rob, for putting in all of this legwork. You're doing an excellent job. Just want to reiterate full love and support for you, man. You're doing a great job. So keep it up. Doing a really good job, and we cannot wait for the awesome dice and figurines to come out. Oh my god, I can't wait until I get those amazing freaking dice. I ordered every set, Rob, so when you see that box that says shipping to Taiwan, if it's like the size of your torso, I'm sorry. I know you're swole, but it's gonna be a heavy box because I ordered like all of them. I want them all. So yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I ordered
Thanks,
all the
Rob.
figurines.
Thanks, Goblin.
Yeah,
I
I
had to
went
order get all
full
the
in.
figurines.
The
like,
Kickstarter stuff has already
supposedly.
started mailing. Holy shit. Within 2 more weeks, all of it's going to be done shipping. So that means that being here in Taiwan, I'll get it sometime next year. Yes.
Maybe you should
It'll
get
end
it
up-
for Christmas.
It'll end up in Antarctica.
Actually, I'm hoping because with some of these shipment companies, like we've gotten some really fast stuff lately. I might actually be able to get it by my birthday, which is pretty soon. So that should be very fun. I hope. My fingers are crossed. All right, so I've stopped the music so that y'all don't have any annoying weirdness in your ears. We're going to pop back up into our wastelands now. So what we're going to be starting this off with is Jianyu's journal. Everybody, you can find Jianyu's journal actually listed over in his links right up here. If you check out under Stink Palm at Stink Palm's link tree, you can find Jianyu's journal with all of the journal entries and more. So, Jianyu, take it away.
Journal of Dr. Jianyu, Saturday, October 26, 2110, day 1972. 1 week ago, an injured traveler arrived in our settlement. 1 week ago, Camacho, Val, Minsky, Sean, and I all decided that we needed to find out what was happening in order to protect our home. 1 week ago, we had a home to protect. In that time, we discovered the black it, which reanimates the dead, and we tried to fight it to no avail. We learned that it came from the Ling Daozhong, and that the ick is magnetic, and that it can be frozen, but we have no means of weaponizing any of that knowledge. With our meager results, we decided to return home. Sean broke off from the group with both of our fusion cores in hopes of obtaining backup for our settlement. We haven't seen him since. I hope he's alive and well. We met Murphy on the way back, an odd American who is quite confused at times. We arrived home to find the settlement in ruins, smoldering. Then we saw Ame infected with the black ick attacking Taylor. The dead were everywhere. Then they started moving. Our only choice was to retreat to the lab. We regrouped and rested and prepared. For what, we don't know. We have little food and less water. We're in poor health as we've subsisted on unsafe food for some time now. But we have to move as there's nothing left here but death.
So it's been a pretty rough ride for our Rough Riders here. American cowboy pun. So it's been a pretty rough ride for our Wastelanders. They have finally gotten back to their home settlement to find it literally burned down, infested, and they made rolls to circumnavigate the location. The rolls that we got last week I've still got saved up on here because I don't want to lose those. So the rolls that we had were Val, double success. Camacho, we had a single success, 8. Murphy did a triple with 2 successes, 1 critical failure, and with the re-roll of a spent luck, still has the critical failure. We then had Camacho with a critical success of a 2, and then Jianyu with 3 successes. So what happens now is that our intrepid travelers are following this line here, leaving the Sun Moon Lake Reservoir settlement. They want to try and go north, back up into the mountains, and then circumnavigate to start heading south. Their goal, as we established last time around, 1 second, their goal was 2 back. There we go. 2 back. Their goal was to go from where our group is at right now, and sorry, I have a messed up mouse today. They wanted to go from where our group is now, down south to Shuili, and then head up to Jili, and then make their way into Nanto. So that is their hopeful passageway, depending on how successfully they can do this. So, let me put this up. There we go. So you guys are circumnavigating the town.
Before we leave,
Yes.
Jianyu's going to do one last thing. He's already collected all of his notes and stuff from the lab, but he's going to set up in one of the corners Ame's ancestral plaque, and like open it up, and you'll see in there that he's added very carefully Ame's name and Angie's name to it, and photos of each of them in there. And he's going to set up 3 sticks of incense and light them there right before we walk out of the place, and just kind of do a quick prayer for the fallen.
Sounds good. So we've got our religious practices here, trying to continue following in the traditions. This was the main mission or main goal that John Yu was actually sent on. His very first little out of the pocket mission was to go and get this plaque. And what's happened over the course of the game has been quite disastrous. And as I mentioned to the players themselves, for those of you that were doing something given by the settlement and you were going to be paid by the settlement, they will still receive their payments. It will just be in a different way now from the GM.
The plaque was Val's mission.
It was Val's mission, okay. So the missions will still be compensated. So you don't have to worry about that. It will just be done in a different way, because I can't screw you out of 50 caps, because 50 caps in this game is actually a pretty decent amount of money. Camacho also still has a mission that Camacho had never opened, and Sean is not with us, but he took both of the cores with him when he left. None of you have seen him yet so far, by the way. Just a heads up.
I mean,
just see.
what are we gonna do? Look for him?
Yeah, you could totally look for him. Go back down into the town. I know Minsky had the sniper scope, good vision, with the sniper scope and his optics. You could totally just head back into town and start checking for Sean. You guys
Sean's
wanna do
sitting
that?
by a pool with a drink that has an umbrella. He's like, I took both those cores. I'm good.
I mean, he headed in a completely different direction to try and get us back up. I don't think he'd be back by now. So, like,
Relaxing somewhere with a martini, shaken, not stirred.
Relaxing somewhere with a bullet in his head.
That's not very relaxing. So,
or
Well,
Sure it is.
I mean, actually,
I mean, technically.
well, it
That's
does
the
make you
most
relax your
relaxing thing
Not
bowels.
very tense.
He's the most relaxed he's ever been or will ever be again.
For eternity.
For eternity. So, with our team making their way around town now, they're trying to exit this the hole in the side of the dam. The critical failure that we have here, I'm gonna extend a hand of kindness and offer Murphy, what critical failure would you like to have on this, or are you going to leave that to me?
What are the options?
I'm not going to give you options. I'm going to let you pick your critical failure, or you're going to leave it to me. Those are your options.
Don't leave it to him.
No, I meant what. You say pick my critical failure. I don't know.
Oh, like
Is there
how
any
did you
parameters?
screw up? How did things go wrong?
Okay. Well, they didn't go wrong. I succeeded. It's just something happened. I thinking that I was in the right while we were going on this adventure, I found a stone and I carved dynamo onto it and presented it to Jian Yu. I'm like, this is. I saw you doing that weird thing with the thing that you carved the set and you put pictures up, and I thought, I didn't meet this cow thing, but this rock was kind of in the shape of a patty, so I thought it would be great if you had one of those things that you put down, because this seems like a logical idea to me, probably pissing you off.
I think John, you would actually really like that. I don't think that'd be pissing him off.
I agree. I think Johnny would
Okay.
be confused, but would appreciate the gesture.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
So instead, I'm going to give
Yeah.
you a hazard. So I'm sorry to
Okay.
say. So
That's
yeah,
okay.
as the lot of you are crawling out of there, Murphy is pretty much one of the last people left behind inside the building, and as he's heading out, your foot hits something. You're not exactly sure what this something was, but it looks as if there was a pipe that was kind of sticking out of the ground, and your foot has hit it. So go ahead and give me a, let's do a strength athletics check.
Strength athletics.
Strength athletics. It's going to be a DV1.
And I couldn't. That wouldn't be like an agility athletics check to avoid it.
Nope. Because
Okay.
the failure is already there, so it's already happened.
Okay.
Your foot's gotten stuck underneath this, so you're rolling to see if you can pull it up and out. Oh my lord. So you have a critical failure on there.
I will spend a luck to re-roll that critical failure.
Okay, go ahead and spend a luck to re-roll the critical failure from the critical failure. An 11. All right, so you are unable to get your foot pulled out from underneath the pipe, and so instead you decide to just kind of pull, or not pull, like smash it out of the way. Try to get your foot unstuck. You can't get it out manually, so you hit the pipe. And from there, there is a leak of gas. This gas that you do not know, you cannot smell, erupts into your face and causes 4 energy damage.
Jesus.
Ow.
From there, you scream, I'm assuming, and tumble down the embankment of the silt, and you are now outside with everybody else with moderate chemical burns on you.
Oh.
Jesus.
This is what
Okay.
happens when you leave the critical failures up to me. I literally have a obstacles, hazards, enemies list at the ready, good to go. And I have over, I think I calculated it out too. I have over 20,000 different possibilities. So yeah.
Mental note: never leave those to you.
Yeah. I will read up on that area and try to get a better understanding of what I could do to avoid that in the future.
If any of you
Basically,
folks
you
are...
gotta screw yourself over sufficiently that Cap is happy, but that you're not
Yeah.
really screwed.
Yeah.
So if any of you folks are interested, want to check it out, the link's right there in chat. It's the Perchance generator. This is for specifically my Fallout Asia one. I also have one specifically just done for Asia, or Fallout 2D20 in general. It's not for the game design. And if you check out the links on there, you can find my generators for Cyberpunk, as well as Fallout, including a settlement generator and a wild wasteland encounter generator, and a bunch of other links. So go ahead and check that out, folks. So yeah, that was your hazard and obstacle. Your foot got caught underneath a unknown gas pipe. You were unable to get your foot unstuck from it, and thus caused a rupture leak with 4 energy damage. But the lot of you are now down at the bottom of this embankment. If you recall, we had some heavy ashfall going, which is why we couldn't really see the town itself. It's gotten pretty late already into the day because you guys were working on scavenging, you were working on cooking and all that jazz. It is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you are looking to circumnavigate the town. For this, what I'm going to need all of you to do is please give me a agility, or sorry, not agility. Please give me a, well, yeah, agility survival. Trying to quietly, sneakily, and safely make your way up the side of the settlement, and then circumnavigating it to the east.
Disregard Murphy's roll. I'm re-rolling because I rolled the wrong thing.
So Gianni, you've got a
disregard
success.
Val's critical failure because I don't want it to happen. So it's
So, do you want to spend a luck or?
Yeah.
Okay. Another crit fail. Another crit fail.
Nope.
Damn.
Get wrecked.
Telling your GM to get wrecked. Seems
Get
legit.
wrecked.
So Gianni, you've got 1 success with the 9. Raven, we got a 6 and a 7, 2 successes. Val, you've got 1 success with your 6. Minsky, a 6 and a 2. Murphy, a 4 and a 7. So the lot of you are able to successfully make your way out of there and make your way east towards the main road. And you now have a choice. You can turn left and head north back towards the Sun Moon Lake, not the reservoir. My brain is pooping on this word. It was the Sun
Resort.
Resort, yes, thank you. I knew it started with an R. So Sun Moon Lake Resort, or you can turn right and head south towards Shui Li. Start making your way south in a direction you haven't gone in the past before, but you know there might be a settlement down there. What does our group want to do? This is our last chance to make your choice on where you're going.
I believe we were heading south.
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 I see no need to update our directive.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
All right. So the lot of you start to head south. So let me do back, and then this one. We are done with this map. So the lot of our group is heading south. Let me make sure that we can see this on our 20. There we go. All right. So our group right here is starting to make their way south, and they start to head over towards an area known as Shui Li. Shui Li is a not very well-known area. It hasn't been visited by any of our players here in the past, but Jianyu would know about Jili because of a very, very famous temple that is in the area. Outside of that, the lot of you are heading in a direction that you've never really gone before. New areas that you've never seen in the past. And with these creatures that you still don't know exactly how to deal with. So we start heading down south. Large roads, the actual roadscape itself. I'm going to pull up Google Maps really quick. And I'm going to send my players here the actual location of where they're physically at in real life, because this is all following real maps. And you guys can see where you are and what your surroundings would look like if it was not a post-apocalyptic hellscape. So let me pull that up. We're just south of the just south of the reservoir. There we go. And you guys are taking Route 21 south. So, there we go. One moment, I'm going to click on here, and then I'm going to send this over to you guys. Aha! Success. Okay, so I'm going to send that over on our Discord. A lot of you guys can check out that little area there. Just click on there. You can see what's going on in this area. So you're heading south. This area used to be absolutely beautiful. It was massive greenery. It was a wonderful place that a lot of people often went for their vacations. This was a resort area. It also used to be a small farmland, which is what the reservoir had been using to try and subsist their existence on, until, as our players found in session 1, they were having some rad roach issues as they were attacking the crops themselves. but our players have successfully made their way south of the reservoir, and you get down south, further south from the actual town itself, and you've been able to make it past the little town, your little township, what was left of it. You all got a success. There were no crit failures, so you have not been attacked on your way south. What you do notice as you are heading south is that you have gotten to what looks to be a former police headquarters or police station. Would you guys want to enter there, or you want to continue on your way south?
Nope, we should definitely go inside that.
I concur.
We should be careful. I mean, if the police hold up there afterwards, it might be trapped or whatever.
Is there
I can
still a law for them
keep
to
watch.
enforce? Is there still a law for them to enforce?
That doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah,
it
that
was
doesn't
guns,
matter.
and it's secure. They may have, like, hidden there, so try to wait things out.
They may not have survived, and if they didn't, and nobody else has gone in there because they have your apprehension, then maybe their weapons are free for our grabbing.
All
I'm
right, so
fine.
somebody's
Fine to
definitely
grab 'em.
already been in there. There's
I'm
no way that it's untouched.
I'll take
I'm
point.
just saying, Val, watch your legs.
Yeah.
I think
Pulling
I
out
need
my
to do that
shotgun.
too.
So I pull out my shotgun and I take point.
Okay. So you all head over towards the entrance to this former police station. Now, just a reminder again, it's pretty much pitch black outside. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but because of this ashfall, it's virtually pitch black. So this place is not very visible to you from the outside. If you would like, you can roll me a perception. Let's do perception. You can choose either perception intelligence or perception survival to try and find the building or look and see what the exterior of the building is.
Perception survival.
Just perception survival.
Perception survival or perception intelligence, depending on what
How
you roll.
we-
You
I
mean
will-
intelligence survival?
Sorry, intelligence survival. Yes,
Okay.
my bad. And based on what you roll, that's the information.
Hey.
So Camacho, 2 successes. So Camacho, you're able to see. Jianyu, you're not really able to see very well. Minsky, that's because of your capabilities. That's a success. Val, no. Murphy, you have a critical success. So would you like to add an AP to the pool, or do you want a positive? Positive.
I want a positive. My face hurts.
Okay. So I'm going to give you a positive, and the positive is that, well, you'll find out. I won't tell you yet, but you will have a
Okay.
positive. So you guys are heading up towards this building, and there's a couple of you who can see it decently well enough that the building itself, it seems as if the windows have been smashed through. There is no front door. This is the positive twist, is that the front door was originally locked. The positive twist now is that there is no front door of the police station. So the front door has been smashed in, the windows have been smashed in. This place looks like it's been left alone for quite some time. You don't see or hear anything specifically pertaining to the black ick here. You don't see any drag marks, you don't see any blood, but the building there seems to still be standing mostly intact, other than the broken entrances. So Camacho, you want to start sneaking in?
Give it a try. It's an unfamiliar building.
Alright, so how this works is that since we are now in a new area, so this is listed as an average police station. It looks itself like it's partially searched, but as Camacho starts to make her way into the building itself, you can see that the what's that word? Not the livestock. You can see that the local flora, the plants and stuff, have grown through all of those broken windows, all of the broken doors. This place seems to be kind of a haven for plants at this point, keeping them safe from the radiation from outside, keeping them safe from the disgusting blood rain. And what you can find inside of the building is that at the very front desk, there is still a working computer.
Well,
Let's play with the computer.
We found a toy.
Gian, you get real grumpy when she says that.
So what do you guys want to do? Started entering the building. You don't see anybody in there. The entrances, the doors, the windows are all smashed through. The place seems abandoned, and there seems to be a still working computer.
Single floor?
Single floor, yes.
Okay, I want to continue searching while they mess around with the computer.
Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Murphy
mess
was
with that
probably
computer.
gonna stealth and try to stealth out and then go explore.
Right. So who's going to be interacting with the PC?
I have a 9. John, what do you have?
I got I think 11.
Okay.
He's got a
So
4.
I'll
I'm
assist.
down with some help.
Yeah, I will assist you.
And would that be, what, an intelligence science?
Yeah, that would be
Yes.
science intelligence, yeah.
Yeah, I got 11.
Alright, yeah, I've got an 11 tagged.
Mine's also tagged. I mean, if you want to go for it, Minsky,
Wrestle for it.
Or I could,
All
I
right.
could
Well,
assist.
I'll just leave it to you two, and I'll go also search. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing?
I mean,
Yeah.
I thought.
try
I
to
mean,
get some drinks or something.
I mean, you're already a robot.
I mean, yeah. Doesn't it make sense for Minsky to talk to one of his relatives like
Yeah.
this?
Right. You talk to it.
Well, hey now,
They
that
actually
is
speak different
incredibly
languages.
offensive.
This is actually one thing where we bring in a reminder for the Fallout Asia. For Fallout Asia, we are in an area where there is computerization. There are other robots, you guys just haven't really interacted or found any yet that were still operational, but these are a completely different make and model. Our player here, Minsky, Minsky is a nurse handy bot imported from the United States. Their direct connection with any of the electronics is a totally different type of connection. So until they find a way to interface like that, they would have to, just like every other person, use the keyboard.
So
So
not
distant-
something
distant-
that Murphy would know.
You would have no idea. You've never...
Yeah.
You will be mind blown when you see any of the other stuff that's here because
Yeah.
you've literally never seen them before. They do not
Yeah.
exist in the Americas.
So it wasn't offensive. It was just ignorant, and I do apologize.
You insensitive person, you.
I knew. I was just razzing Minsky.
There. Let's explore this place.
Right. So who's going to be our first person or first robot to take a stab at the computer?
Yeah, Minsky will cockily give it a shot.
All right. So
Step back, Doctor. I have this.
So Minsky whips out their Mr. Studs because you said you're cockily going to take a shot at it. And you're going to try interfacing with the computer. So yeah, go ahead. Give me a science intelligence. Do you want a +2 from chat or no?
I will take a +2. Oh boy, I might as
Plus
well
two?
spend it in
Plus
AP
two?
as well. -2,
Negative?
thank you.
Damn it! I thought I could get him. I'm
Hey,
going to be
you almost
using our wonderful Doom rock here, 1d4. DV is going to be a 3.
Damn math
Oh yeah,
rock.
definitely spending an AP.
All right. So spending an AP, and you're taking a what?
A -2.
A -2. Okay, so this one comes from RC Walker Nexus. Thank you, RC Walker. and I will use our AP from up here. Oh my lord. Man, I hate this mouse. Ugh. I have an old, like, connection mouse that's been a spare mouse, like, in a box for me for about, like, 5 or 6 years now.
What I'm hearing is that's going to soon become a dead mouse.
So you set off the local nuclear reactor, and let's drop
is,
some
Thank you.
Capricious.
is John you?
Thank you,
helping
Murphy.
out?
Yes, I would like to help, and I would like a -2 if I can.
Alright. So, second -2 on here comes... Oh, from Stink Palm! So no, you cannot have that -2. You still get the
But it
success,
doesn't
though.
matter.
So yeah, Murphy comes up and sets off a nuclear reactor. So Minsky, you're starting to use PC. You're having some issue with it because the characters that the computer is using are in Chinese. But you have Dr. Jianyu here who's able to come over and give you a hand with the password. And Jianyu's like, oh wait, hold on a minute. You have to
You have
click
caps lock.
shift. It's actually not caps lock here. It's shift. You have to tap it twice, and it switches over to the other keyboard. So on my computer, I type in English. If I double click shift, it will switch over to Chinese. So yeah, Jianyu comes over, double clicks the shift, and Minsky's like, oh, there we go. So you're able to log in, and on the computer, there's 3 different prompts that come up. The first prompt says. Finances. The second prompt that comes up says holding, and the third prompt that comes up says security.
Ooh,
So we have finances, holding, and security.
yeah,
Holy
Minsky's
goodness.
gonna. You said that, but I had already made my decision. Minsky's gonna look at security. I do agree with you, though. Yeah.
All right, so you're going to go for option number 3, security. So as you click on security, what it does is it lists in another 2 options that are on security. Okay, and I'm actually going to be typing this out into our Roll20, that way you can keep track of any of this stuff. So inside of our security, there's 2 options. The first option is, it says Hermes. And remember, the Hermes is the odd spelling, HRM35. So HRM-35. And then the second option that is on there is Armory.
Alright, let's not mess with the Hermes right now. Or actually, maybe we should check it. Let's see if it's active.
Well, I'm not exactly familiar with that, so I feel like Armory's probably a safer bet.
But if the Hermes is actually active, it might not be very safe for our friends.
What if accessing this file makes it active? And what is a Hermes, by the way?
It's a security bot. Or at least this one's probably a security bot.
You know, I think I'd rather leave well enough alone. And Minsky accesses the armory.
All right. So you access the armory. All right, so we have security, we have armory. And then on armory, you have 2 options that are listed on there. The first option is unlock. And the second option that is on there is lockdown.
I mean, this is no decision. Unlock, of course.
All right. It gives you a password prompt. And the DV for the password is a DV4. D for math blocks.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit!
Interesting.
So, the
syntax.
Hermes, huh? Is that like a particularly dangerous security bot?
Think like the Chetron type thing.
So hold on
So
one second.
particularly dangerous.
Hold on one second. John, you roll me a perception survival check, because Apollonius just dropped a reward.
Oh, I was supposed to remind you last episode that we had a holotape.
Or a phone call.
Or a phone call. Right, you said perception survival.
Yes.
Dude, if we get a phone call on a landline in Fallout, I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's your mom.
Ooh, not
Yet.
Where did you go? I haven't seen you in a year.
I meant Murphy's mom.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, for Murphy. I haven't seen you in a year. Where have you been? You've been washing behind your ears, honey.
Do you remember the groceries?
So that is no successes on there. So you do not notice the reward yet. So I'm gonna let you to figure out what you want to do for a moment. It's DV4 if you want to access the Hermes. And we have Camacho, we have Val, and we have Murphy. The three of you said you wanted to start exploring and searching.
Yes, please.
Correct.
All right. So let's pull up our turn order. So Val,
Real quick, it's a DV4 for the armory, but it's also a DV4 for the Hermes?
you don't know, you haven't accessed the Hermes menu. It was just
Okay.
for when you tried accessing the armory, it's DV4 password. So Val, go ahead and roll me a. You have two choices on here. You can either do perception survival or intelligence survival.
Yeah, they're the same thing, so.
Two different outcomes.
Oh, what's the one that's closest to me? What are the two different outcomes?
So if you are doing perception survival, it will be any of our any of the possible loot items. So it could be from any of those tables. If you're doing intelligence survival, then specifically you're going to be looking for things that could be of like physical use. So like specifically trying to find armor, specifically trying to look for ammo, specifically trying to look for weapons.
Oh yeah, let's try intelligence survival.
And I'm actually going to add that right now into my GM notes, because I'm going to put that into my homebrew section on here. So
Oh, I got
for
one.
survival plus perception, this is any loot table. And then for survival plus intelligence, this is weapons, armor, and ammo. Okay, so I'm saving that for my homebrew. All right, so yeah, you've got one success. So what I would like you to do right now is roll me a 1d3.
Oh, I have to type that one.
Oh man.
Darn it.
Hell yeah.
All right. So you're looking around and you find what looks to be armor. Oh my god. You found some medium dog combat armor.
Shit.
And inside of it
We just
looks
need
to
a
be the skeleton of a canine.
Sick.
So yeah, congrats. You got
guess.
some dog armor with a new Borker Skelly.
Awesome.
It's not Mr. Skelly, it's not Father Skelly, it's Borger Skelly. Don't forget to use your armors. Second one up on your Camacho. Go ahead and roll. You can either do intelligence or perception. I think Val is just rage quitting.
Probably.
Fucking dog armor, you shitting me? God damn it.
Starving to death to give me damn dog armor.
Well, he decided to go for intelligence, and so did Camacho, so that's 2 successes. Go ahead and roll me 2d3. Alright, 2 and 2. So you also find what looks to be armor. You find a leather leg. So it looks like it was an old, like, kind of like practice riot gear kind of thing. It is a leather leg armor. And the second piece that you find is a leather arm armor. So you find part of what looks to be like training gear. So you have 1 leg and 1 arm.
Does Murphy have any armor?
No, I have clothes that give me a little bit of armor, but not a lot.
And what about Val?
Val has tough clothing, which is 1 DR and 1 electric resistance, and then I have a leather left arm and a leather. Oh, hold on. I have a leather left arm, a leather left leg, and a metal right leg.
Okay.
Damn.
Murphy went with us, right?
Yep.
I look back at Murphy. Here, gringo. I don't need
Thank
this.
you. Both of them?
Yeah, because I'm already wearing armor. I'm not carrying anything that I don't need.
Wow, thank you. And which arm and leg are they?
Pick one.
Yeah, I think they're interchangeable.
Yeah. You
Okay,
just pick
cool.
one to apply to. And I have to turn on my AC now because holy shit, this room is getting hot.
Yeah, dude.
It's getting hot in here, so take off your gas mask.
Alright,
Crazy gringo.
well, thank you.
Can you guys even hear me with this on?
Yeah,
Not
Yeah.
well.
Not well.
I mean, pretty well. It's just a little muted.
Muffled. Well, I have
Yeah.
It's like you're
3
wearing
different
it's like you're
sound
wearing a gas
dampeners
mask.
on right now, so...
Huh, go figure.
Right, yes.
Alright, okay, yeah, so you give the 2 pieces of armor to Murphy, and Murphy, go ahead and roll. Remember, it's survival. You can either use survival perception or survival intelligence.
I kind of want to do perception because I want to look for everything, but I'm more intelligent than I am perceptive. So I think I'll go with intelligence.
Okay.
I mean, survival.
Yep.
And is there a -2 in chat?
Yes, there is. From Stinkball.
All right, I would like to take that.
Alright, got it. Alright, that would just bring you down to a 10, so it's not a success. You do have 1 success, though, with the 7.
So, could I make that 1 success a critical?
No, you have to get it down to a 3.
Yeah.
Because your
Oh,
survival's
okay.
score of 3. So
Yeah.
you have to hit
Okay.
that or lower.
Okay.
So you do have 1 success, so go ahead and roll me 1d3.
Really?
Everybody's just finding armor today. You
Toss some my
find
way.
you find what looks to be that you find a corpse chilling out in the back. It looks like at one point in time this guy was a raider who has died a long time ago, a desiccated corpse, and the only thing left on them is just this old raider helmet.
I will fucking take it. Because I don't have any head armor, and I just took gas to the face that fucking hurt. So I will take this raider head armor.
All right,
Raider
so
helmet.
you pop it off,
Down
yep,
over 6.
and
This is immediately what I thought of. Oh, hold on, I had to get the link for it. Hold on. God damn it. Never mind.
Okay. All right. So that's the three of you searching around. John, you and Minsky, the two of you, please give me a perception survival check really quick. And then I'll, depending on what you answer, we'll see what you want to do. All right, there we go. Both of you look over as very frustratedly Minsky is looking at this incredibly complex password, and you're looking down frustratedly, and at the same time, both of you lay eyes on the exact same thing, a holotape that is sitting on one of these shelves underneath the computer, and it says, "Stop forgetting me." And that's what the holotape says, written on it with some marker in Chinese.
Oh, I wonder what's in there.
Hey, Camacho, can I borrow that holotape player?
No. Just kidding.
Kaminsky borrow it.
Now,
Here. I pull it out of my pack.
Toss that
I'm
tape in there.
Minsky. I'm 24 years old, and I never learned how to fucking read.
just using my options, you as a GM should know how difficult it is to find a working furnace, and even worse, to make a mechanical skeleton. Roboticists hobbyists certainly know how resourceful that is. I mean, if you want to collect the dead skeleton of a dog so that you can try to build it into a... what did you call it? A robo-canine. I mean, if you want to do that, go for it.
Just like a Fallout 76.
Just,
Oh, I took the armor.
yeah. But RC Walker Nexus here, I said that was dark, that he wanted to steal the bones as well.
Oh yeah, no thanks. I don't need all those.
It's a lot of extra bones. So yeah, do you give them the holotape player?
I suppose. No. Yeah, sure.
All right. So yeah, you plug in this this holotape that says "Stop forgetting me" on it, and as you plug in the holotape, you hear a recorded message from what seems to be an extremely long time ago, recorded by an extremely disgruntled secretary, and you can hear her saying on this audio tapes, like, "You need to stop forgetting the password. I know you're the commander here, but stop forgetting the password. Every time we get into the armory, you click lockdown instead of unlock, and then we get stuck in there for hours because you want your coffee break, old man. Stop doing this." Okay? The password is 12345, and then you need to type in again 54321. Okay, there's 2 5s. Stop forgetting. And the tape ends.
What is that? The password on an idiot's luggage?
Baseball's combination.
So you now
Oh,
have
that's
the
a stroke of
password
luck.
for the armory. Yes, very, very lucky. Thank you, Apollonius, for that stroke of luck.
All right, let's get this armory open.
Fuck yeah! And I do that.
All right, so you type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go. Awesome. Good. Don't
Oh,
forget.
good. 2 5s.
Yeah, 2 5s.
Have my
Apparently the
combination
old
change.
commander kept forgetting. And so what I would like you to roll right now, please, is roll me a 1d3. All right, so Val, you're looking at this dog armor all dejectedly, like, oh, this is going to be really useful. Thanks, great. And all of a sudden, right next to you, you hear a as a door starts to go slightly ajar right next to you. You didn't see a door there previously, but now it is opened. It looks as if it is kind of blended into this worn down wall.
Val is looking dejectedly at this pile of dog bones, and he looks at the door that just opened inside the wall, and he's like, I knew I was valuable to this team. And he walks through the door.
All right. You walk through the door, and on the inside you can see that again it's still very dark. It's borderline pitch black outside, but you can see that there is some emergency lighting that has lit up on the top of this room, putting this entire room into a shade of red. The door has been unlocked. It's emergency lighting only, shades of red. And you can see in there, go ahead and roll me 1d6. You can see that there are still 2 lockers inside of there that are still closed. All of the other ones are open and empty.
All right, well, let's go check those out.
Okay. So you walk up to the first one, and go ahead and roll me. What's your luck stat?
My luck is 5.
All right, so roll me 1d10, please. Let's do a luck check. All right, it is unlocked. You open
Hell
it up,
yeah!
and you find on the inside of this locker is a flare gun.
Oh, that's kind of useful.
And the flare gun itself is sitting there because you passed this. There are 2 flares.
Okay.
There is a second locker there.
I will also inspect that one.
All right, go ahead and roll me another luck check. 1d10. All right, it is also unlocked. You open up the second one, and on the inside of the second locker, you find a 10mm pistol.
Oh, hell yeah, I needed that. Any bullets?
There are 5 rounds. There's a magazine next to it with 5 rounds.
Sick. The flares. Are they only for use in the flare gun, or can we use them standalone?
You could try to set it off standalone, but if anybody here has ever used a flare gun, as our 2 military folks might have had to do in the past, a flare gun round itself still has the gunpowder in it to shoot it off. So if you try to set it off by hand, it's kind of dangerous.
Oh, okay, so don't.
You could.
No.
I mean, we could try.
The only
So
flares
don't.
that
Got it.
the only flares that we had access to were white phosphorus grenades, so no.
And flares are more manageable.
Yeah.
A white phosphorus grenade. This is going to be my flare.
Oh, a flare gun does 3 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, flare
That's more than I
guns-
thought. Yeah. I mean, they're
flare guns are
hot.
not that bad.
So,
I have
Cap,
one,
real
so
quick, to discuss later is the core doesn't have Raider helmets, so
What?
we could.
What? No.
At least when I look in armor, it doesn't list heads.
Unless they added it with the update, they had left it out, but then wrote it into some parts.
Alright, hold on one second. Let's see. Denizens of the Waste. No. Equipment. Modifying equipment. No. Armor. There we go. Page 130. Armor mods. Raider chest piece. Arm.
Modifius, we require a fix.
I mean, I figure we could probably homebrew. I mean, it'd be easy enough to
Yeah,
homebrew. I was
Just throw
thinking
some
that
numbers
like
at it.
It's probably simply because like low-level raiders don't have helmets. Like that would be my guess because they don't even have like leather helmet either.
Hmm.
But yeah, we'll just homebrew it. It's a 1 and a 1 physical 1, energy 1.
2 pounds.
Yeah, 3 pounds.
3 pounds or 2 pounds?
3.
Okay.
And then cost, we'll split the difference. We'll put it at 7. Rarity 0. Because yeah, low-level raiders, if I remember even back in like the games, like they didn't have helmets. They had no head coverage.
They had masks. Yeah,
they
they
had
did.
masks, but that's not a helmet.
But it,
Once in a while they'd have like the hockey mask, but I mean
Yeah.
the helmets they mess up your hair.
Again, those
you gotta
wouldn't
get those
be
raider
helmets
spikes.
though, because they have
It's not
masks
very-
and stuff.
Not very stylish.
Yeah, seriously. Style over substance, baby.
Hey, Cap, where would I find that dog armor in the book?
Dog armor.
It's the very beginning of the armor section.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
right here. So give me 1 second. It is. Oh, it's not at the very beginning. It is.
Oh, it's in the dog
clothing
meat
and
section.
outfit.
Oh,
Right. There we go. Armor for dogs, 123.
when we get back to the group, I will say, Comancho, I do greatly appreciate you giving this to me. However, my clothing, I think, protects me about as well as these do. So if anybody else needs either an arm or leg covering, this would probably be better for them because it's going to have the same effect as the clothes I'm wearing.
So what?
Hold on. So really
Yeah,
quick.
Okay.
On here, I just want to let you know, why is there no Raider helmet? The reason there is no Raider helmet is because it's under clothing and outfits. They have on here for head wear, it specifically says that they have the gas masks, the hard hats, the hoods and cowls, sack hoods, and welder visors. Those are what
Okay.
are used for Raiders. So
There we
Okay.
go.
so yeah, it would be the Raider helmet would be one of those, but we're just gonna do the 1-1 block. Homebrew.
That works.
As for Val, it was medium dog armor.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So give that
Murphy,
to
can't you put the armor on top of what you're already wearing?
I can, but it's not going to increase how beneficial it is. It's just going to weigh me down.
Well, it increases your energy resistance.
Not
the 1-2?
not any better than my clothing does.
No, it goes on
clothing has
top.
two?
You add them together.
No, you don't.
No, you don't add them together.
It's either or.
It's just whatever's the
whichever's better.
highest.
Yep.
So give it to Jianyu then.
But the 1-1 on like what is it, tough clothing? You would replace that with a 1-2 for.
I have a
Leather.
drifter. I have a drifter outfit, which is 1-2 for everywhere except my head.
And it's an outfit. You can't wear it with the outfits.
Right. You can wear the armor with, but it's whichever stat is better, is what you use.
Well, I mean, I'll take it if you don't want it.
Yeah, I would rather they go to somebody in the group that they'll actually do more than what they would do for me.
Point of GM information, page 122, clothing. Clothing is the most basic form of apparel. Clothing is presented as a set, and it covers the whole body, arms, legs, torso. Often provides a small benefit, and on how it makes you appear or the way it's designed. Armor can be worn over clothing, a clothing set. For each location, use the highest of the damage resistance rating on the clothing and armor worn. So it's the higher of the two. It's
Yeah.
the same thing for
See, and
outfits.
Yeah,
And
so I
these
didn't.
are- Go ahead.
On the next page, this is why I was confused. It says clothing provides little protection by itself, but may often provide small bonuses when combined with armor worn over the top.
Yes, so the small
So I
bonuses
thought
that they're
that
talking
meant
about
you
are
added them
like
together.
They
when
don't
it comes
stack.
to the formal hat, like it gives you a benefit for charisma checks. If you use the heavy coat, it gives you a benefit on endurance checks. If you use the utility coveralls, it increases your carry capacity.
Yep.
So
Well,
like
so,
clothing
if you,
items provide a benefit, but when you wear the armor, you take the higher of the two as your defense.
Okay.
Also,
so
like
then
if
I
you get
have
like
to
a
make
vault
some
suit, vault suits have
adjustments.
radiation resistance, and your
And they're
armor
weapon
oftentimes
types.
doesn't.
Yeah.
So then you can take the 2 radiation from the vault suit and then apply your like energy from your leather,
Yeah.
right? And so, you can kind of get that sort of thing going.
Do
I
you want
see.
both pieces, Janu?
I'll take them both if you don't want them.
Yeah, I'd like to have them, but again, they're not going to give me any benefit over what I'm already wearing.
Well, when we get a chance, maybe we can upgrade them. I can pass one back to you if we get a chance to upgrade them.
I like that idea.
So right now, I just have a leather torso piece that I upgraded.
And
So
here's an arm and leg for you. And you can thank Macho, but well, both of us, I guess. But yeah, I'd like if you can upgrade the arm, I'll take the arm back. Or no,
Yeah,
maybe the
yeah.
leg because I hurt I almost maybe that'll prevent my leg from getting stuck in things.
we'll figure it out when we get a chance to fix it
Yeah,
up.
okay. Yeah, good point.
Like Val breaking his leg all the time.
I didn't break my leg, I just
Listen.
burned my face. Because of my leg. I don't know. This
So you
place
need
is
a
dumb.
face mask.
Yes. I have this helmet now that's sort of a mask. Sure, it's a mask.
Well, you can flavor it however you want. It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. So yeah, that is what was inside the armory. We had the two weapons here: the 10mm pistol with 5 rounds. We had the flare gun with the 2 flares. You guys are dealing with the armor. Minsky, you're still at the PC. You've unlocked the armory. What are you going to do now?
Minsky is going to take a look at that. Oh god, now Protrectron is stuck in my head. Whatever the
Hermes.
robot. Hermes, thank you.
Yeah, really fast.
Yeah, gonna give that a little look.
Ooh, kitty.
All right. So you click on Hermes.
Yep.
All right. As you click on Hermes, what happens is a small little dialog box pops up and it says Hermes now activating. And you can now hear inside of the building a very light buzzing noise going on.
And are there any options after I activate the Hermes?
Nope, it's just the dialog box that pops up that you can close.
I'll close it.
Minsky, what was that?
Nothing.
We might have to make a hasty egress.
What the hell did you do?
What's an egress?
It's a
We gotta
bird.
fucking run.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that.
If a Hermes is, equivalent to, something back in my homeland, it might have fucked up.
Hermes is not Taiwanese. No, Hermes is the Japanese Taiwanese version of handybots. They're superior, if I'd say so myself. There's even an origin that you can use in the Fallout Asia supplement. So just saying. But yeah. So do you? What do you do? What are you guys doing?
Stop. Yeah,
Bounce.
well, you're being a
Oh,
kid. Yeah, just being a dickhead.
Well, that's what cats do.
I'm gonna kind of push into the keyboard, and I'm
Be
gonna see if I can
nice.
deactivate this thing.
All right. So you move over to the keyboard. Minsky, what are you doing?
I feel like we're sort of having a war of trying to furiously type with this keyboard to undo what I just did.
All right. So the two of you are going to continue working on the computer. All right. Raven, or sorry, not Raven. Camacho, what are you doing?
Do some more scrounging if there's anything left.
All right. Sorry, I'm actually going to go through here. Val, what are you doing?
Val has successfully discovered, unlocked, and looted the armory. So he is going to very confidently walk out of the armory and, I guess, back to the group.
All right. You walk back and you see Jianyu and you see Minsky very furiously typing away at the computer. Murphy, what are you doing?
Seeing them furiously type, I'm going to go hide.
All right.
Good go.
Okay, so let's go through our turn order on here. Val, you walk up, you see Jianyu and you see Minsky at the computer, and they're both furiously typing away at this computer. What are you doing now that you see them? Oh, I'll have you roll for it later, but there you go, that's fine.
Sorry.
No worries. Val, what are you doing?
What is Val?
Yeah.
What is Val doing?
Yeah. You walked over. You see them furiously typing away at the computer. Talking about Hermes.
Shoving each other aside.
Yeah. Who's Hermes? What are y'all doing? Look at my guns! And he pulls out his flare gun and his 10mm pistol. I found these in a secret room.
Oh, I see you got into the armory. You're gonna
Yeah.
fucking need those.
Why? And he puts them away.
Minsky screwed up.
He keeps doing this like over and over again.
All right, Camacho, go ahead and roll me for scavenging. You can either do intelligence, you can do perception. As Val shows off his guns. Right. Go ahead and roll me 2d6, or sorry, 2d3, please. I was gonna say I'm gonna laugh if they're both 2s again. Alright, so 3s. So what is 3 on here? 1, 2, and 3. Alright. So as you are looking around, you're able to find a couple of different things. Go ahead and roll me another 2d3. Two 3s. Alright. You find, holy shit! You walk into the armory after you successfully see him walking out playing with Val playing with his guns. You walk in, you see something that he had probably mistaken accidentally for one of the emergency lights. You see a plasma mine that is sitting up high on one of the shelves. It has a red light on top. And you can see the instructions on there. It says press red plunger to activate. So it is not activated mine. You find a plasma mine. The second item that you find is you find what looks to be a pipe revolver rifle. It has a long barrel, standard stock. Again, it must have been that Val had mistaken this for maybe plumbing, because it looks like an old pipe that was chilling out against the wall. And next to it, it has a total of 1 round next to it for the 38. 138 round.
Okay.
Aren't those 45s?
The
revolver?
For pipe, though?
A pipe revolver? I don't think so.
Yeah, pipe revolvers are 45.
Small guns. Pipe revolver.
It's not a revolver, it's a rifle.
Well,
Yeah, it's a revolver
rifle just
rifle.
means that it has the long barrel extension on it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yep.
So a 44 pistol is a different weapon.
No, 45.
Pipe revolver. Pipe revolver is 45, yeah.
All right.
Pipe revolver is a 45.
Page 99.
Page 99.
Well, in the regular book.
Physical.
Oh man, my computer's lagging a little too hard. Let's break out the physical book, page 99. All right, pipe. What? No, that's page 100. What the hell? Pipe revolver, ammunition 45. Okay, you are right. So yeah, you find 145. And so this has the long barrel on it, and for the main piece, so it's got the long barrel and it has a standard stock.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. John, you and Minsky, you guys are typing around on this computer. You when you click out of the box, it simply brings you back to the menu that has the security on it, and it's security option 1, armory, security option 2, HRM35.
Go to HRM35.
You click it again.
Yep.
All right. Little dialog box pops up and it says activation in process. Please wait.
All right.
Doctor, I screwed up. We probably need to go.
Is there a way I can try to like force it to shut down with like a science type thing?
Well, you click out of the dialog box and it brings you back to the same security. It says Armory and HRM35.
So it's gonna have the active
What about
before,
the... can we back out more?
Yep, when you back out more, it gives you 3 options: finances, holding, and security.
I will click into... no, security just had the same things, didn't it?
Yep. God damn it, Minsky.
I'm sorry, I just have a unquenchable curiosity for technical things.
She didn't
Let's-
say quiet meatbag.
Guys, we might
let's
have a
gather the others
company
and get
that's
out of
bootied up right now.
Right, Murphy, you have subsequently, after hearing them saying all this, you have subsequently gone and hidden. So you found an area up in the front where you are able to kind of pull yourself underneath an old table and then pull down one of the little cloths that come on the front. The tips of your shoes are just barely sticking out, but other than that, everything else from you is completely covered.
Am I able to see everything so that...
Nope, you are hidden underneath this tablecloth.
Well, that's...
You can hear
Okay.
them, you could talk to them, but you are hidden, you can't really see anything, you're just kind of fetal position under this table.
Yeah. I'll end up waiting by the door for a quick egress if necessary.
The table is out by the door, so you can stay hidden or you can get out of hiding. Because you had a critical success there.
I'll stay here for a moment.
Okay. All right. So after a couple more seconds has passed, that sound of the powering up, you can hear the electrical current continue flowing through what sounds like the back of this building itself, and you can hear. Excuse me. 1 second. I should have. There we go. So you can hear the following sound. As from the back of the building, you can see there is a door that slides open, and from inside of that door, you can see the Hermes that is behind the door. So, Minsky, since you're the one who activated it, what I would like you to do right now is what is your luck?
Ooh, I think 4. Let me check real quick. Oh, 5.
All right, roll me a 1d10, and this will determine what kind of Hermes is behind that door.
Cleaner bot.
All right. So behind the door, what you see is there is and I'm going to pull up our different Hermes here. So we have, if you folks want to check this out, it is under New Entities on page number 15. There's a bunch of different possibilities. The first one is a common workforce replacement. Second one is a companion replacement. Third one is medical personnel. And then the fourth one is a reinforced worker bot designed for heavy manual labor and security. So it seems as if, as you have opened up the this back passage, a Hermes B is standing behind the door. You don't exactly know what that is, but you can see what looks to be a fully bipedal robot that looks somewhat humanoid standing there. It's not a familiar model to you, but it is standing in the back. We're at the top of our initiative order now. I'm going to add our Hermes into our plot here. So we've got the two of you over here. We have Camacho over in the armory. Val came over to talk to them, and we have Murphy over by the door. And I'm going to take this, copy, paste, whoop, plop this over here. And I'm going to roll for my initiative. Or sorry, initiative is what again? It's agility...
Perception.
Agility, perception. Okay. Perception is 4. And agility is... Oh, you okay?
Yep.
It does not have a tagged agility. All right, so it has. That sucks. It has a turn order of 4.
Dead last.
Dead
Very
last.
nice.
So Val, you can see that back door open up, and there is a Hermes bot standing back there. Have you ever seen a Hermes before?
I don't know. I would assume Val has, lived here his entire life. He said we're really been anywhere else. I would assume that he's seen one before.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I'm gonna
So-
say yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you've seen one of these Hermes before. You recognize this in the back. It is a Hermes bot.
Kind of Hermes spot.
Go ahead and roll me intelligence plus science. Or intelligence survival, either one.
Well, shit.
You don't know.
All right, Val's going to take his rifle and he's going to point it at the Hermes bot. And if the Hermes bot does anything shitty, he's gonna shoot it.
All right. So you're gonna hold your turn, aiming at the bot. Camacho, you hear that airlock sound open as well. You're not exactly sure what noise that was, but you've busied yourself finding that plasma mine and that rifle. What are you going to do? Because you're in the armory, so you can't see out of that room.
I'm gonna come out and take a look.
All right. So you come out, so that's going to be your move. And you can see that we have Minsky, we have Jianyu, they're both at this front desk. You have Val there standing, rifle at the ready, pointing down the hallway, and following the line of the rifle, you see one of these robots. Have you ever seen a Hermes before?
I imagine I would have growing up around or in this area, so probably would have.
Okay. So you see the Hermes standing there. What are you going to do?
Call over to those two babosos over there. Oi! Babosos, what did you guys do? Can't leave you alone for like 2 minutes.
What happens when Minsky takes over the computers?
Ouch.
That's not fair. They're both computers.
Yeah, well, I don't think they understood each other well.
I am a human being.
The fuck?
A human being?
In a minute, you
Just
might not be
being.
being anything but garbage.
Gonna start talking about emotional damage.
Emotional damage! Oh my god. Why do you know this? Why? It is
TikTok.
haunting me from school. No.
TikTok.
Fuck my life. Alright, so yeah, you see this Hermes down the hallway. What are you doing after insulting them and hearing that that Minsky is a human being?
Minsky does not actually say that.
You don't say
I
you're a
would
human
bring
being?
up-
Just could not pass up an Elephant Man reference. Minsky
I'm
does
gonna
not
bring up my shotgun
You don't say
and
you're-
take defensive
just
stance.
could not pass up an Elephant
Oh my god, sorry. I
gonna
just
bring up
refreshed my
my-
Twitch and it's giving me double speech. Try that again?
I'm gonna take out my shotgun and just take up a defensive posture.
Alright, so you're also ready in action?
Yep.
Okay. Jianyu, what are you doing?
I'm going to click the security option and the Hermes option and hope that I get something that I can try to shut it down with.
So you click on security and you see that the Hermes option is there. You click on it, and underneath, after you click on the Hermes option, you see that it says startup completed. It's just a little pop-up dialogue.
There's no option to turn it off.
You do not see when you click the close, it brings you back to the security again.
Shotgun override.
Yeah, that's not good. Then I'm going to use my move to get behind cover. Probably
Alright.
this front counter, because
Okay.
I don't really want shots.
All right. So yeah, you duck behind the counter. Minsky, what are you doing?
making a break for the door.
You're gonna run for the door.
Yep.
All right. Do you want to use? Do you want to double move?
Absolutely. Yes.
All right. So yeah, you go, and you float past Murphy. Murphy, you can hear his little jet go as it passes you out the door.
Meanwhile, it's just like Murphy hears like a Doppler effect of.
So Murphy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow the robot.
All right, so you break out of cover and follow the robot. All right, you break out of cover and follow Minsky. All right.
What'd you do?
Yeah, go ahead.
What'd you do?
Oh, I'm so far gone. I can't hear you.
No,
Oh, he's catching up with
I'm
you.
right-
He was right behind
Yeah.
you.
In fact, I'm probably right
I'm
next to
still just saying.
you.
All right, so we are at the Hermes turn here, and this, folks, is where we are going to take our 5-minute bio break. Or a little bit over 5 minutes, but we're going to take our bio break. I'm going to toss this over to the new screen that I just put together really hastily. That doesn't look all that great, but I'm going to keep our mics on so you folks can talk with our wonderful players here. If you want to talk more about wrestling, you can talk about wrestling again, or if you want to talk about something else, whatever floats your boat. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Phenomena. All right,
The
so
stupid robot's gonna like boot up and like it's gonna be all like, "How do you like your coffee?"
Right, this thing is probably completely innocuous.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Our robot left. I'm gonna follow our robot because it can take more damage than I can.
Not much more.
Yeah, it's
I mean-
not entirely true. I got dropped with one shot.
And again, I'm down hit points right now, so. Herb.
I will be right back.
waiting to get back. Do any of you work in IT?
Nope, not I.
I
Body
do a
worker.
lot, but I don't work in IT.
But the reason being, so I do work in IT, and one of the little known secrets that pretty much anybody in IT hates when somebody else mentions is, it may not seem like, but we all secretly strive to be Vanilla Ice. I mean, because if there's a problem, he'll solve it. Plus, in order to do our job properly, we have to stop, collaborate, and listen.
Trying to get his kill again.
Honestly, I'm just trying to get this like collaborative montage of songs stuck in Minsky's head so that he has like this new remix of all of them put together. Like Vanilla Ice mixed with Wilson Phillips mixed with Monomonom.
Yeah, I really hope this robot that we just booted up is a replacement for that secretary that kept complaining at the captain.
This is a game by Cap. It's not
I
going
know.
to be that.
Oh, it's never nice.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be that.
But Jihan Yu has a bad habit of hoping for things that aren't going to happen. Been pretty unhealthy.
No, Cap. No, no, you're not. That begs the question, if Florida's been so popular in Fallout 2D20, how many Florida man ghouls have there been?
Interesting. One of them I saw, they reskinned the Mysterious Stranger as Florida Man.
Oh,
That was
no!
pretty good.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, that's
He'd
the
like-
opposite of what you want.
Yeah, he'd like leap in through a window, shoot something, and leave behind empty beer cans when he laughed.
But like not during a combat situation, like you're just trying to hack into a computer.
Yeah.
That just sounds like chaos incarnate.
No.
So we need a new background, Florida Man.
I love watching Vorpal Tales.
Yep.
They're very funny, or very interesting stories.
Yeah, they go a little hog wild about things, but you know,
One of my favorites.
what's his name? Dr. Bonesaws.
Oh yeah,
You know, he's good.
he's a funny guy, and I love Ambrose's character Apple.
Apple's great. Can I kill it?
I made dead things.
Mama, look, I made dead things. Mama, I brought you dead things.
Mm-hmm. And then that character bug that they bring from story to story, who happens to be like a malevolent god.
Yeah, some sort of chaos
Mhm.
entity.
Yes, Voodoo Arcade. He's a cool guy. Hilarious.
Thirst that quench. Get some blood yak.
Yes.
They definitely had the best pre-show commercials.
I chat with them every now and then on their Discord.
Cool.
That's why if you like pay attention to my retweets, that's why I usually end up retweeting their tweets.
Cool. Yeah, I'd say a lot of your stuff. Nobody knows how the algorithm works, but
I help my friends equally, so.
I don't. I have a list, and if you want to get to the top of that list, you gotta do.
It's like that, huh?
Some of you need to try harder.
well, we all know
So
that like the top like 5 slots on that list are just Logan, Twig.
Yeah.
So it's you scratch my back I'll scratch yours kind of deal.
It's you scratch my back and you get put into a lottery where I might scratch your back. I'm kidding. that's horrible. I'm not like that at all. I know that like there's like some like shitty influencer like logic of like, well, if you retweet other people's stuff too much, then your own engagement goes down. I don't give a fuck. I saw a cool picture that somebody drew. I'm gonna show everybody that I know this fucking. Oh, hold on, I got the cool. I know exactly what I'm thinking of. Hold on. I gotta show you. Have you guys heard of Wobble? Maybe it's Wobble.
No.
The sentient gelatinous cube. Of course not.
Oh, I think I have. I think I've seen that around on the ttrpg Twitters.
First of all, Wobble said trans rights. Let me get this fucking. Here it is. Here it is.
And I'm always like retweeting like pretty math rocks.
Yeah, that too.
I do.
A lot of those. I'm just like, dude, I don't have $100 to drop on a set of dice.
Well, you do,
$60 on a D20 math rock.
but you shouldn't.
I mean, my wife has certain things to say about that. You know.
But
And,
if you get,
and I think these rocks are so cool. I can't believe
I
these.
feel like I
rocks are
might have come
$100.
back into a stroke. Because I'm hearing trans rocks and gelatinous sentient cubes. Does it smell like toast? Am I the only one smelling toast?
tastes like iron or something, whatever.
Just close your eyes, head towards the light, it'll be fine.
Dear Lord. All right, so we're back on, folks.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
What an interesting discussion.
Yes. So where we left off is Minsky accidentally initiated a HRM bot, a Hermes bot.
Very intentionally.
And then immediately fled the building. Murphy followed behind very quickly thereafter. And we have Val and Camacho pointing these guns at this robot that as the doors slid open, its eyes pop up. They turn on. A small display screen on its chest says, hello. and it just raises its arm and says, "Hello, welcome to our local police department. May I please request that you immediately put away all weapons? Thank you."
All right.
And Val, you are up first.
Yeah. Well, it didn't immediately do anything shitty, so Val doesn't shoot it, and Val puts his rifle on his shoulder and tries to nod to Camacho to do the same, and says, it actually doesn't say anything. Yeah.
I'll lower my shotgun and rest it on my forearm.
Okay. Johnny, what are you doing?
Cautiously coming out from behind cover.
Okay. And Murphy and Minsky, the two of you are not inside the building. You cannot hear it, so I'm guessing the two of you just continue to flee.
Yeah, Minsky's running in the most opposite direction of this thing and letting out like that R2D2 scream.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was very good.
If I don't hear anything coming from behind us after a few minutes and I don't see anybody else following, I'm probably gonna stop and
a few minutes.
No. Moments.
Okay.
Yeah. No, sorry. And I'll slow down and I'll be like, I think we're safe. Nobody's coming. That or they're dead.
Leave you in that bracket then. So yeah, Johnny, you've slowly gotten out from behind cover. Val's put down his weapon. Camacho, you've lowered your weapon. The bot behind that has been revealed to us. Hold on one second. The bot says, "Thank you for your cooperation. My name is Hermes. How can I help you today?" And it starts to come down the corridor itself, approaching all of you and entering your space.
Hello, Hermes. I'm Dr. Jian Yu, Dr. He Jian Yu, and I would like to get some coffee.
It looks over at you and it says, "Hello, Dr. Jian Yu. We do not have any coffee. Our last expiration date was 45 years ago."
Damn it.
Might I interest you in some candies? And you can see that it reaches into a small thing that opens up on its chest, and it holds out some wrapped up small little candies that you do not recognize.
Yes, please.
All right. You grab the small candies, and you can add into your inventory. Hold on one second. Unique foods of Asia. Let's scroll on up to there. You have two small containers of guagua, also known as guai guai here in Taiwan. They're kind of like it's like if you took ramen noodles and then put the what would that be? Cheetos, like spicy Cheetos, peppering stuff on it. You peppered it with that, so it's like little tiny thin ramen noodles instead of a small package.
Like flamin' hot ramen.
Kind of like flamin' hot ramen, yeah.
All right. I'll take food when I can get it.
So you have two small packages.
All right.
It looks over at Camacho and Val with its hand extended to Jianyu and looks over and says, "Please put away your firearms immediately, as that is against Nanto regulations."
All right.
All right. I put mine away.
Okay.
Then I look over at it and just say, what is your purpose?"
My name is Hermes, and I am here to assist the local Nanto County Police Bureau in any assistance that they, or in any capacity that they may require.
Are you a security bot?
I am not the security bot. The security bot is currently deactivated.
This is good.
So Murphy, it's been a moment, a couple of moments, and you don't hear any shooting, any screaming, any gunfire. Minsky, you've been screaming. The only screaming you can hear is from Minsky, who is now ahead of you in this darkness since it's still heavy ashfall outside.
Ow!
Minsky! We're okay, I think. I haven't heard any gunshots. Come back.
Can I do a perception check?
You totally can, yes. Hold on, let me pull up my magical math rocks. Let's see how difficult it's going to be for you to hear it. Oh my god, it's going to be DV4. Because your screaming is the only sound that is in this area. It is actively echoing. And
is that going to be... Is that going to be perception survival? Or...
Yes. It is not sight-based, so it's a full DV4. There's no reduction on it.
Yeah, I'm going to fail this, but let's roll it anyways.
Double crit success.
Double crit fail.
Well, double success, but no, you don't hear him.
Yeah.
I'm...
Minsky just keeps moving in the furthest direction from this place.
1-4. I'm gonna start heading back, and maybe Minsky will come back.
Okay. So you start heading back to the building.
Yeah.
So John, you've been taking these little packets from the Hermes bot's hand, and you can hear the small crunch of gravel as Murphy walks back in through that door. And Murphy, you're able to see this bot. It's the only light source in the room. Its little screen on its chest is illuminating the area. It does not seem to be hurting them, and both Camacho and Val have put away their weapons. And it immediately looks over at you and says, "Hello, welcome to the Nanto County Police Bureau. How may I help you today?"
I'm okay. Are you guys okay?
I think so.
Yeah, I gave you some snacks.
I think we lost Kaminsky.
Just peachy.
Ooh, can I have snacks?
Kaminsky?
What did you call
Sorry.
it?
Minsky?
Kaminsky.
Like Kaminsky Park?
Like a bastardized version of Kavinsky, which is a musician that I like. Sorry. I think we lost Minsky. Oh, snacks? May I have some snacks, Mr. Robot Person, please?
Oh, I thought you were saying Kaminsky Park is in, like, Chicago. I haven't been there in years. So the robot looks up and says, "I have given my guac snacks to Dr. Jianyu. I do not have any more in stock."
What do you have in stock?
You hear it go as it starts reading through inventories. It says, "It seems as if my inventory is currently 45 years out of date. I do not know."
Do you have any water?
"One moment, please," and it turns around and starts heading backwards. Let's see. What is the luck on a Hermes bot? Because this thing has a full origin, so it has a full build on here. It is a luck of 4, so let's see. You see it reach back, and you see it extend its arm to the wall, and then after a moment it pulls its arm back and it responds, "There does not seem to be any active water pressure at the moment. I will immediately report this to maintenance."
Well, thanks, I guess.
"What can I help
You
you
know-
with today?"
it'll actually work. And like 6 months from now, a maintenance bot's gonna come wandering from somewhere else and start fixing the wrong thing.
Probably.
What can I help you with today?
Is there a
I think
maintenance
we're.
room?
I think we're. Oh, all right.
Hermes, is there a maintenance or service room?
Please follow me. And it goes to the back, and you can see another one of those doors that seems to have been kind of hidden away. Hold on 1 second. I just realized our Sirenscape is not playing right now. Give me my sounds. There we go. And this door slides open. Another one that seems to be a concealed door slides open, and you can see inside of the room there are a couple of lights and a couple of small switchboards inside. Like, are you a registered maintenance member?
I'm a new hire.
Please present your credentials.
I do not have it on me.
I'm sorry, I cannot let you access the maintenance room if you do not have your proper credentials. And the airlock door slides back closed.
You know what? Let's try this. I'm gonna approach it and say, can I have access to the maintenance room? And I'm gonna show it my ID tag.
I was gonna do the exact same thing.
So yeah, you pull out Gianni, you walk up, you pull out the ID tag, and the Hermes scans your tag, and you hear go for a moment as it's processing, and it says, "Hello, Dr. Gianni. Your tag has been expired for approximately 142 years. Would you like to re-enable your ID tag?"
Yes, please.
One moment, please. As it starts grinding these noises again. And it walks to the back wall. It seems to interact with the back wall again, and it returns and says, "Your ID has now been reactivated. You may access the service room." And the service room opens back up.
Thing I was gonna have to shotgun override him.
Yeah, no need. Man, I mean, if there's anything about bureaucracy, they always have old records in there. Hell, it took what was that, 32 years to deactivate mine? Jesus. Walk into the maintenance room. Let's check it out.
Val is staring
as
at you
long as
very
Camacho doesn't step
confusedly.
in, then like it's good.
Yeah, so you enter this room. Camacho, Val, what are the two of you doing?
I'm gonna follow Jianyu. Maybe one of us should post guard.
Yeah, hold on. Do you really think he's a time traveler? Because every once in a while he says something about being 150 or whatever years old. And we're like, whatever. But then the robot just said that he was expired for over 140 years. And that weirdly adds up.
Leave the man to his delusions.
Am I getting a nosebleed?
So
Well,
Camacho,
those are normal around me.
yeah, you walk over and the bot immediately extends its hand and says, "Please do not enter the maintenance room without your proper identification."
Oh, Val steps forward and tries his ID card.
All right. For your ID card, what was the ID card on that again?
It was an ID card that wasn't for me, but it was from it was for me from the bunker, but it had it only had like low access. There were certain places I couldn't get
Right.
into.
So it scans your ID card and says, it responds to you after a moment. What was it? Hold on 1 second.
Do we have any?
Valentine Jacobs, your access card is not accepted at the Nanto County Police Bureau. Please return to your designated fallout shelter in the northern area. You are currently being exposed to extreme amounts of radiation that you should be sheltered from.
Don't I know it, baby?
Murphy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hang out. There's not really. I'm gonna look around. You know what? I'm going to. While the robot's distracted, I'm gonna try to scavenge one more time just to see if there's anything else that may have been missed.
All right, go ahead and roll me perception survival, because you guys are at now a DB2.
Okay.
Can I shoot him? Please let me shoot him.
What? Don't shoot me. Don't do anything
No,
wrong.
you need to be after doing that song.
No, the Hermes.
Oh wow! Okay, awesome. Yes, you are able to find some goods. Go ahead and roll me 1d10, please.
I can do that.
It's a crit success with a 2, so congrats on that. All right. So what the heck do you find?
Plasma caster.
Ah! Ah! No.
No?
No.
I
No?
love those old school plasma rifles from Fallout 1. Those big ones with a little tri thing and.
So what you find is, as you're looking around, you can see over by the table that you're at. You start looking around the table itself. You can see that somebody had, or sorry, the curtain that you had used was actually the zip up section of a sleeping roll, and so you have discovered an average sleeping roll. This is from our supplement, so let me pull up the info because it's not going to be in your inventory card. An average sleeping roll on here provides sleeping space for 1 inhabitant, removes fatigued after 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Weight is 1.
Sweet.
Cost is 25. Rarity is 1.
Cool.
So you now have your own sleeping roll.
I still need to get me a replacement.
So, Gianni, you're inside of this small little maintenance area. You can see that there are a couple of lights on inside this area, little flashing lights. There are a couple of pressure gauges that seem to be at 0. You're not exactly sure what all of these different things do, but there's plenty surrounding you that seem to be the internal workings of this police station. What are you doing, or what are you looking for?
I mean, first I'm going to scan the area and see if there's anything to loot. Any tools in there, any spare parts.
Go ahead and
Good
roll
stuff.
me then science intelligence, please.
Alright, I can do that.
Flashlights would be nice.
Flashlight would be wonderful. And I think I'll snag a -2 from chat if we have one.
Okay, check. I just refreshed my page again because for some reason my my damn chat keeps pausing. Alright, this one comes from RC Walker Nexus. Thank you, RC Walker.
It's not going to do anything. But I got 1 success.
Yeah, you got 1 success. So yeah, on the inside of this this area, you can tell that it's monitoring electricity, it's monitoring water, it's monitoring goodness gracious, water. It's monitoring pressure valves for sewage. It's pretty much just a maintenance room itself. You can see that there is a source of power there, but it seems to be critically low. There is no water pressure, there is no sewage pressure, and you can see that the pipes themselves seem to be at 0 psi for all of the pressure pipes. if you want to look for any goods, what I need you to do now is please roll me a intelligence survival to see if you can find any useful tools inside. This is a DB2.
Alright. Let's snag another -2.
Okay, this one comes from Logar.
And that one will help. I get 2 successes.
All right. So inside of this room, go ahead and roll me a. What's your luck?
It is 10.
Go ahead and roll me a 1d10, please. You are able to find yourself a flashlight.
Yeah, we have a flashlight. All right. This
It
straps
is
with
about
episodes.
damn time.
So you have your very first flashlight. And I don't... Hold on one second. There we go. So inside of the Fallout Asia supplement, we do mention flashlights. There are 2 different types. One is called the mountable flashlight. The second is a handheld flashlight. But I don't have any stats for it yet. That's coming in our our next big update that we're going to be putting out. Hold on one second.
Well, you know what
Mountable,
you
so we
should,
can stick it on. So we can stick it on Minsky.
Yeah, so you would be able to mount it on either a weapon or onto a robot or something that can like clip onto your shoulder. Otherwise, you have to use a handheld flashlight. So let's get this information in. So flashlight, there's going to be 2 different versions. There's mounted, and there's flashlight, handheld. Now, my big question is, I want some community feedback in on this. What should we have for our entry for this? What kind of information should be included? Weight is probably just going to be a 1, but what kind of cost, what kind of rarity should this be? Because they don't seem to be all that common.
The normal flashlight is a weight to 100, cost rarity 3.
Whoa, what?
That's the one in the book on 181.
Oh, oh my god, I did not realize they had that in there. It was under the miscellany? Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I don't need to add that in then.
So, I mean, your mountable might be like a weight 1 and a rarity 4 with a higher cost.
Yeah,
Because
so, well, this is
they're
just
gonna
going to
be small and
be...
lighter.
This is going to be a flashlight, so yeah, we'll just take it from the core rulebook. I don't have to write anything up. That saves me time. I didn't realize it was in there. I'm stupid. So yeah, this will be a handheld flashlight. Generates bright light in a single zone within medium range. The user may choose which zone is illuminated. Weight 2, cost 100, rarity 3. There you go.
Though you might consider in the future adding one of those big heavy mag lights and let it double as a melee weapon.
It very
That
much
would
is
just be
so.
fun. It is, yeah. When you get those big ones, man,
Yeah.
those hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a couple of them. 7D cell. You can maglite.
Christ. All right, so yeah, that's what you find in there. Is there anything else that you want to do?
No, I'm stoked. I'm like, guys, check it out. We have a freaking flashlight.
Hermes looks over at you, says, "That flashlight is the property of the Nanto County Police Department. Please do not remove it from our location. Thank you, sir."
John, can we hack him?
How
Yeah, I
cruel.
won't take this off the property. Don't worry. I just need to do some repairs around here. Yeah, totally.
Thank you for your compliance, Dr. Gianyu. Huh. Minsky, you've been flying for quite some time, screaming and wailing. Go ahead and roll me a perception survival check. Oh my god, your TV is a 4 again!
He's
Oh,
at least
let's
a good
see.
2 acres away.
Let's see how this
3
turns
acres
out.
away.
My magic math block keeps giving me 4s. Holy shit!
Oh!
Do you know what? I'm gonna be the nice
Hey,
GM.
hey, wait. Are there 2 -2s in chat?
There are.
Yeah, that'll get you 2 crits.
No, there is only one -2 in chat, and it is from Logar the Ogar.
Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
there's
at that! There is 2 -2s in chat. Would you like to take the 2 -2s?
What a stroke of success. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thank you, Logar. Thank you, Stinkbomb. All right, so yeah, quadruple success. You finally stop your screaming and wailing and realize that nobody is following you. There is no gunshots, no screaming, no noise. It is complete silence as this whatchamacallit, the ash continues falling down around you. You've made quite a bit of distance, though. You are a decent way down the road. You haven't run into anybody or anything, but yeah, you're alone in this darkness. Do you head back? What do you want to do?
Minsky, we must all be dead.
If you want a mental picture, it's like being in the middle of Silent Hill.
Yeah, so, like, obviously no one's here to hear it, but you just hear like a... Wait. The fuck? Where is everybody? And then Minsky will start heading back.
So I'm gonna say that this happened while they were dealing with all this stuff. You start heading back in. You come in. You see Murphy rolling up this Murphy's bed. You see Murphy rolling it up. Val, what are you doing during all of this?
I think, like, cause I can't go back into like the little maintenance room because they won't let me. They being the robot. I think even though it's been searched, I just would probably keep searching and wait for them to come back. So I know that like it would be like a DV like 3 or 4 at this point, but I would do it anyway.
That's correct. It's DV3. You can give me
Yeah.
intelligence survival or sorry, not intelligence, just perception survival.
You could go try
So-
searching the lockup. We might be able to unlock some of the cells.
Yeah, is there another area that I could search that isn't
Drunk
already
tank.
searched?
There was 2 other options on the computer. One of them said holdings, the other one said finances. Nobody has accessed either of those.
Oh, let me do that instead.
Okay, so you go over to the
Let me-
computer. Go ahead and roll me intelligence science, please.
I got 1.
My friend just sent me a horrible picture. I thought it was work related. It was on a work chat, and it was just a joke about cheese. It says, Swiss cheese. I wish I had a smoother skin. Then there's brie. It says, I wish I had a stronger core. Then we have a thing of feta that says, I wish more people liked me. And then it has the Kraft American singles saying, I wish I had healthcare.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Sucks for all of you.
Okay, just real quick, just gonna dissect this. Who doesn't like feta?
Yeah,
That is a phenomenal cheese.
I don't know. There's some people who don't like strong cheeses.
Yeah, I used to work at a restaurant, Greek
Um,
restaurant. A lot of people did not like having the feta added on their like salads and stuff.
Absolute heathens.
I mean,
Hey! They are entitled to their wrong opinion.
Exactly, yes, the wrong opinion. Feta
They're
is
backwards people.
so
Chat, Twitch chat, if you do not like feta, I don't know what to tell you. You're wrong.
They can be wrong if they want to. But
They
they're
can
wrong.
leave their wrongs behind, and if they don't wrong, and then they don't wrong, well then there are no wrongs of mine.
That did not work, so we can go with it.
It didn't at all.
So Val, you get on the computer and you can see that there are 3 options that are on the screen in front of you. There's number 1, finances, number 2, holding, number 3, security.
Oh, let's hit finances.
All right, so you click on the one that says finances, and there are 2 options that are displayed on there. One of them says internal finances, and then the other one says external finances.
Let's go internal.
You select on internal, and there are another 2 options. The first option says employees, and the second option says bureau.
Let's go with bureau.
Okay. When you click on there, what it does is it gives you a readout of the financial situation at the Nanto County Police Bureau. So it gives you all of the expenses, all of the expenditures, all of the information there, as well as all of the money that has been brought in. And it's just a financial bureaucratic readout.
Okay, let's back up and go to holding and go to the holding instead, because this is boring. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The hell am I gonna do
Camacho,
with this?
what are you doing in the meantime?
Debating on whether or not I want to decommission this Hermes.
So
I mean, is it worth the shotgun shell?
Well, if
We
we
can
can
usually-
we can reprogram
Okay.
it and turn it into our botch bitch boy, so Minsky has someone to boss around.
It's gonna pimp out the Hermes.
So what you gonna do?
Unfortunately, I can't reprogram it yet.
Darn it.
I think you need
Decommission
level
it is.
3 or 4 robot expert for that.
You said decommission,
Yeah.
so are you gonna shoot?
Now I'll scrounge. Let's see if I can scrounge anything.
All right, it's going to be DV3, perception, survival.
-2s?
Nope, we are out.
Darn it. Alright then.
All right, yeah, you don't really find anything of use. You're looking around, and it seems as you're walking around this Hermes spot, its head literally just does like the Exorcist thing and just keeps following you as you're walking around. It seems to be watching you, and then every time somebody else moves, like Minsky comes in, its head immediately just twitches back, and it says, "Hello, thank you for processing. You're in
Getting
the
on-
incorrect continent. Can I help you today?"
You're getting on my nerves, Tinker Toy.
Well, it's saying this over to Minsky.
No, but as it was as it was trailing me with its eyes.
Oh, it's just smiling at you. It is nothing but a smile on its face.
You gonna take
Oh.
that from me, Minsky?
Yeah, hello. I mean, I don't know how it's possible to be in the wrong continent. How are you today?
I am doing just fine. Thank you for asking. Would you like some candy?
I am incapable of processing foods. I'm pleased to see that you aren't a hostile entity.
You are from another continent, so I did not know if you could consume. But I am very glad that there are no hostiles in this building, although it seems as if all employees are currently not on shift. They are overdue for a minimum of 16 years.
I regret to inform you they're probably dead. There's been, quite a lot that's happened since the last time I imagine you've been activated.
The last time I was activated was... Hold on one second. The last time I was activated was October 23rd, 2077.
Yep. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, your employees are more than likely dead.
That is quite unfortunate to hear.
I would imagine so. So before all that happened, what was your purpose around here?
I am the assistant for the Nanto County Police Bureau.
Could you deputize us?
Processing. I do not have clearance to do so. I am only assistant.
If those
Get a
who
bat.
had that clearance were dead, wouldn't that by default grant you said clearance?
It starts twitching. You can see its screen itself starts flickering on its chest. And the light on the chest turns from blue to red. And you can immediately see that there is a small symbol that has popped up on its chest that looks to be a shield. And it says, "Command accepted. Hello, thank you for coming to the Nanto County Police Bureau. I am Commissioner Hermes. How may I assist you today?"
You
Got a hell of a promotion.
can you deputize us?
I am unable to do so without the authorized paperwork. Thank you for requesting your... And you see it start twitching again. Thank you for your request.
If that paperwork doesn't exist, as the commissioner, couldn't you make an exemption and as a make us acting provisionary employees? Deputized?
You would have to get that paperwork from the Nanto County Police Bureau, located in Nanto City.
Is that where we are right now?
You are not currently in Nanto City. You are currently in Yunlin County.
All right.
Can you print the paperwork?
Wait. With all this being said, and you said the former employees are overdue for their check and have 16 years. Aren't you overdue for checking in at that office as well? And shouldn't you directly head there now to check in so that you are not out of commission and out of speculation?
That is incorrect. I am assigned to this Nanto County Police Bureau location indefinitely.
And you don't ever need to go back for maintenance.
That is what we call maintenance workers for.
But if
Such
they don't
as
exist,
Dr. Jianyu. Huh. And it gestures over to Jianyu.
Shit, I tried.
Hermes, it seems that you're overdue for your maintenance. You should shut down so we can do maintenance.
Dr. Jianyu, it is Commissioner Hermes.
I apologize. Commissioner Hermes, your maintenance is overdue by 32 years. And you should shut down for standard maintenance.
That statement is incorrect. I have been on stasis for processing several years. I am currently in full repair.
By your actions,
Commissioner...
just by your actions right there, we would disagree, as you are having to short and process at a exacerbated rate compared to what you should be able to be processing at. Therefore, you are in fact due for maintenance, and as you are not able to self-diagnose thus you have the maintenance technicians to provide that level of clarity, like Dr. Jan Yu.
Minsky, what were you going to say? Sorry.
Sorry.
Commissioner Hermes, if I might suggest we run a quick diagnostic just to make sure all your systems are up to date. I know you've been in stasis, but it has been a number of years since you've been activated.
And you, by default, wouldn't be able to do your own diagnoses because that could have faulty equipment that would possibly report incorrectly. So you should let Minsky do the diagnoses. Commissioner. Robot, sir.
Commissioner Robot, sir. I will enter my required stasis for diagnosis. I will be back momentarily. And you see that it takes a step back to that little alcove that it popped out from, and the door itself immediately slides shut. And
Can I stick my pimp cane in before it closes fully?
go ahead and roll me a athletics agility. DB2.
An all-powerful pimp king.
So do I decommission him now?
I think I'm going to take an AP, and I'm not sure if there has been a -2 dropped, but if there is, I will take that as well.
No, nobody's dropped in any -2s. Unless my chat
Alright.
is just frozen still. It keeps blanking out.
Just the AP then.
Okay, that is our last point of AP. That is
Oh lord.
3 failures. You are unable to jam the pimp cane into this little alcove area, and as Camacho had asked, should I decommission it now? You no longer see it. It's gone into this alcove recess, and the door has shut.
No, I was talking about when it comes out.
If you
let's
have a
just get
way
it.
to
It seems-
decommission it,
It seems relatively unhostile. I see no reason to decommission this unit. In fact, I think we could possibly recruit it.
I mean, I was hoping it shut down for me so I could dismantle it.
It's being combative.
What do you mean dismantle it?
upgrade you.
Show my shotgun with this.
I mean, we could probably get you a good interface port or something.
I feel I'm adequate as is. I don't see the reason to take another life to improve mine.
We could mishmash you, and you can be bipedal now.
That would be the weirdest fucking looking.
It would actually be
Mr. Handy.
Legs with the round body.
because I mean, yeah, let's hang out on the wasteland with fucking Mike Wazowski. But that would also be bad because Minsky passes all those athletics checks by not having legs.
Yep.
But Minsky Stein.
What I actually imagine, I think is it the Outer Worlds or something that was like the Bethesda game from like a year or two ago? Is it the Outer Worlds? You know, the Moon Man? Like with the gigantic head? That's what I was imagining, is you just tear off the Hermes head, put Minsky on there, like the thruster goes into like the neck hole, and it's just got like the massive head on top of this little body.
I
think I broke right.
I'm growing increasingly concerned with the lack of... Oh, sorry, it just started storming here. With the lack of concern you have for the life of autonomous creatures such as myself.
I think it might be time to move on from here.
We can leave it alone if you
What
like.
about Commissioner Hermes?
Oh, Hermes
They
is
can
fine.
carry-
I saw the
They
last
can
time.
carry on.
I don't think we'll be able to convince Commissioner Hermes to come with us.
Speaking of
I
Commissioner
know, but I
Hermes,
just want to make sure he's okay.
Okay.
So yeah, after just another moment, you see that the little alcove door has opened back up, and Commissioner Hermes no longer seems to physically look the same. It has gone from an HRM35B model to a W model that is specifically designed for construction, security, and physically demanding situations. So it is now the HRM35W.
See, this is what I was talking about.
Are you feeling 100%, Commissioner Hermes?
Hello, I am Commissioner Hermes of the Nanto County Police Department. How may I help you today?
I mean, we were already talking previously. We were just suggesting that you run a diagnostic to see if you were, up to date.
Diagnostics are now complete, and as you can see, it holds up both of its arms. I have finished my upgrades, and it no longer has two regular, manipulation hands. One of them is now a electric baton that has an extension out of it, and the other one is a full-sized arm laser.
Now walk the door.
Looking good.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, fantastic meeting you.
Should have decommissioned it when we had the chance.
Hush, hush, hush. Commissioner Hermes, might I suggest that you move on from this location, if at all possible? I mean, you're,
Oh, I'm already out the door also.
You can move your tokens then.
I was hoping that it would Homer Simpson me out, but it didn't. It also made it look like I didn't have pants on. I definitely had pants on.
I don't know.
Those you were programmed to protect are no longer with us. It's been quite some time, so I think you could do some good elsewhere in the world.
Thank you for your suggestion, unknown autonomous entity.
My name is Minsky.
Good to meet you, Minsky. Would you be interested in joining our local police force? I am in need of assistance due to my employees being 35 years overdue on their time clock in.
Unfortunately, I'm much more of a... How do people put this? Nomadic bot?
Robots do not
unfortunately,
have nomadic tendencies. We are assigned to locations. My location is the Nanto County Police Bureau. Would you like to encode for the same location?
Oh, no, thank you. Father said I was quite unique. I've kind of got my own things going on.
If you insist. Camacho, you have rolled a sneak. What are you doing?
Left the building.
Okay, so you snuck out of the building. Okay. Gianni, you've also stayed behind. What are you doing? You're muted. The mute gods have been appeased!
Of course. Yay.
Praise me. Magic math rocks.
He's up front by the front door, right?
No, you're over by the, Minsky's come over. You're over in, by that hallway where the alcove is. The rest have exited the building.
But can
They
he
got
see
the
the front
fuck
door
out
from
of there.
here?
What was that?
Can the commissioner see the front door from here?
Yeah. It's a direct corridor that leads out to the front.
Let's see. Minsky, do you think you can lure him, or move off out of sight here? You know, I just don't want prying eyes.
Well, it would seem the commissioner is stationed to this place and has no intention of leaving.
Commissioner, could you speak with Minsky in your office about the opportunities of employment here at the Nanto County Police?
I am no longer in need of an office, as I am a Hermes.
But, an
But
office
I can
provides
interface
privacy.
with Minsky.
An office provides privacy, and as you know, the regulations require that you cannot be revealing personal information of applicants.
How close is Commissioner Hermes to me? And also, is Commissioner Hermes made of metal?
Commissioner Hermes is still down at the end of that corridor, so you're still a distance away.
Okay, fantastic.
But Commissioner Hermes, they are made out of metal and plastics. If you've noticed, I haven't put that token anywhere near you because, yes, I kept that in mind as well. Would you like to interface in order to receive new encoding?
This is good.
I'm not sure I need new encoding. No, thank you.
Alright.
I'm happy as I am.
Your owner is insisting that you receive new encoding.
Now,
Commissioner
Mr. you don't
Hermes.
need to do it.
Dr. John Yu is certainly not my owner. Simply a friend.
If you insist.
I do insist. In fact, I am correct.
If you insist.
Okay, well, fuck
take-
you, buddy. And Minsky leaves.
Have a pleasant day. Sorry, I was going to say Hermes. Mr. Minsky. As you
That's
load out.
you when I never see you again.
You are now alone in that building with the Hermes, Jianyu.
Yeah. Commissioner, I looked at all the repairs that are needed. I need to go outside to fix some of the water and gas pipes at the water meter outside. So I'll be right back.
Thank you very much for your assistance.
And then I'm going to walk out.
So yeah, the lot of you have walked out of there. The commissioner, as you could tell, was not very interested in leaving. It is now no longer a regular Hermes bot. It is now a security bot, due to the insistence and the wonderful suggestion from our Murphy here, who pointed out the fact that it was no longer capable of completing its job in its previous state.
Thanks, Murph.
Yeah, thanks. I just didn't want it to shoot me when I walked out with the flashlight. So,
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Good point.
but I
Thank you.
told him I was going to fix stuff on the outside of the
So
building.
what I would like you to do is please roll me a sneak
I'm already
agility. Sneak
I'm
agility.
out. I told him I'd go out.
Please roll me a sneak
Accepted.
agility. Thank you.
No, he accepted it. Come on.
It's a
Can I have a
DV 0.
You try to walk out the building and it subdues you.
It's gonna kill me. Fine. Sneak agility. We're going to.
Well, if it's a DB0, he doesn't have to. He can choose to not roll.
I'm doing this to generate you guys some AP for next session.
Alright. I am going
Yeah,
to.
until he gets a double
use-
critical failure.
Yeah, totally. Do we have any -2s?
Nope.
Yes.
Wait, what? Yes?
Yes.
Oh, yes, we have one. Yes, from
I will take-
Raven.
I will take that, and I am going to spend a luck to use luck on this,
Right.
and that can knock out. Oh, it's only DV0, so
Yeah.
that's not a good.
So that would be one success. So yeah,
Alright,
you've got
so
one
we
AP.
have-
You jammed it into your jacket and you walked out with it. It was a DV0 in order to see A, if you could generate some AP for your group, and B, if you critically failed and it like dropped out of your jacket or something and it noticed.
Not lose the damn flashlight.
But yeah, the lot of you have exited out of the police bureau and you're back out into the outside. You spent quite some time in there. It's now getting closer to about 5 p.m. And what's happened at this point is that our weather has also changed. So what we will do right now is I'm going to roll for it, and we'll see what weather we're going to start up with our next session. Our new weather.
Blood rain, baby.
If it's weather that sends us right back in there, I'm just son of a bitch.
It is overcast. So
Okay.
Oh, good.
the ashes stop falling, but the very dark clouds remain. It's still dark, but your perception difficulty is no longer increased. So I'm going to remove that and remove that. It is not too hot, it is not too cold, there's no negatives on perception or ranged attacks, but the lot of you has successfully exited the Nanto County Police Department and have continued on your way down south. This is where we're going to end our session for today. And I'm going to have my players do their outros. So give me 1 second to switch over to our player cards, and Violent Neon, you can start us off.
Hey everyone, I have been Violent. I've been Violent Neon for the evening. I've been Murphy for the evening, and when not here on Fridays, you can find me on Cybernation Uncensored's Discord as Violent Neon. And they need to work on talking to robots.
Yes. Tracy, go for it.
Hey, I'm Tracy, your Steampalm 007, and had a lot of fun playing Dr. Jian Yu in Toy with the Robot.
And finally getting a new flashlight.
And we got a freaking flashlight. It just took 1 season to do it.
Yep. Logar, go for it.
Hey, I'm Logar the Ogre. You can find me at twitch.tv/Logar the Ogre, twitter.com/Logar the Ogre, and on Instagram at Twig and Logar. On Sundays, I GM a game called Starfinder. We'll be back this weekend, even though we're not playing Starfinder, we're playing something else. It's going to be very fun. We're playing a game called Honey Heist, which is you will be a, let's see, let me just read it for you real quick. It is HoneyCon 2017. You are going to undertake the greatest heist the world has ever seen. 2 things. 1, you have a complex plan that requires precise timing. 2, you are a goddamn bear. And we will be playing this game in the Starfinder Dead Sundays universe. I'm very, very excited. It's going to be a great time, so please come check that out.
Seeing as most of my students are now doing distance education, I might actually be able to join in and watch some of that. So, all right.
I am ecstatic. That is.
It's a super duper role play heavy, like 1-page ttrpg. It's very good.
Nice.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Right, John.
Hey everybody, I am John. I have played your snippy little, definitely not R2D2 Nurse Handybot Minsky tonight. You can find me over on the Discord as Johnny Drop, in the Twitch chat as Other Sandman 3096. You can find me here every Friday for Fallout Asia. In a few months, that will be moving to Saturday. And you can also find me over on SoundCloud at Arxin. That is ARXIN. And thank you for tuning in tonight, or today.
Sorry about that.
Hey everyone, I'm Raven. I've had the pleasure of playing Camacho for you tonight, the trigger happy Merc survivor. Also, thank you everyone who stuck around and watched watched our entire stream all the way to the end. You can catch me here tomorrow for the GM Rob Mulligan's Cyberpunk Team Nevermore, and you can catch me all over the internet at Doña Trece Cuervo. Still working on my high riders; they're on their way. Thank you.
Thank you. And folks, I've been overseer GM Capricious Nature. You can check out cybernationuncensored.com for all of your supplement needs. You can check out the game tomorrow for Rob's first session of Team Nevermore. Very much so looking forward to that. It is at this time slot, and it will be going on for our wonderful summer period. Let's see, what was that last part? And then the last heads up I need to give you folks is that today we are not, or sorry, tomorrow we are not going to be on for the Fallout Pacific Northwest because of some technical difficulties. We should be back in the following week, to my knowledge, where you can find both myself as well as Vampire Bites joining over with Darren Drader, the absolutely wonderful author and writer for a lot of different tabletop games. Until then, folks, we will see you tomorrow for the Team Nevermore, and we will be back here next week for Fallout Asia Season 2, Episode 2. Everybody, have a wonderful weekend. See you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
Cybernation